we go.
There we go.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Just hanging out.
Thank you so much for figuring out this whole Instagram Live. I've seen you
No
done a couple others of these, so you're a pro. This was my first time. So
It's all good.
It's so good to see a familiar face here. I mean, it's been
right?
so long since we've seen you guys. How are you doing? How are you holding up?
I'm good. We're just over here, adjusting to the new normal, if you will. The kids they have school on Zoom. We have meetings on Zoom, so we're doing the virtual thing.
Yeah, the virtual off-season program started this week. How's that been going?
It's good. It's just actually just started up, so we just have meetings. It was actually good to see everybody, on the screen. Yeah, so it's a little different, but we got to adjust.
Is that the biggest Zoom meeting that you've been in? Is like having the whole team in there in one meeting?
Yeah, most definitely. When there's a hundred plus people, it's a little different, But you could click and see everybody's face and all that stuff. So yeah, it's all good.
Did you join with video or just audio though?
Video and audio.
Okay.
But, you have to learn to people have to learn to mute themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because if you talk or make a sound, then your image pops up on the screen. So yeah. So
yeah, that's video chat 101 is you have to be able to mute yourself. Like
yeah,
we're all learning that lesson in quarantine right now. Is
the
power of the mute button.
Yeah.
Oh man, so tell me how you've been keeping busy outside of the virtual off-season program. What have you been up to?
Well, I just been training. I've been making music. I've been here training, playing with the kids. Finding things to do. Actually been doing some of the old stuff that I did growing up, like Double Dutch and like Simon Says. We have to keep it interesting for the kids. But I have a nice little setup here. So training, running routes, doing all that stuff.
Hold on, I've seen you do Double Dutch before. And it wasn't just like when you were a kid. Like I've definitely seen you do a Double Dutch thing before.
Yeah, that was definitely 2017. Did a little Double Dutch. But yeah, so we were bored, and my wife she ended up ordering jump ropes, jump ropes like the kids.
I love it.
And we went down to the basketball court, and we just started doing it. So I still got it.
Teaching your kids all the old school stuff that you did growing up, right?
Yes, most definitely. So I think that's what this is.
Did I see you guys on roller skates recently too?
Yeah. We go downstairs. I call it Club BZN. I have a setup down there in my basement, and basically that's where we go, and it's like a little club with lights and stuff like that, and then we go down there and we skate. So we have a little skating ring as well.
That is so much fun. I mean, you've got a skating rink, you've got your Double Dutch, you've got a yard where you can go and work out. I mean, you've got all the things necessary for a good quarantine.
Yeah, most
so you're
definitely.
out there in California?
Yeah, we're in San Diego. It's a little hazy right now. It's been I think this past week, this morning, it's sunny obviously, but in the morning there's like mist. We have mist, so it's a little, you can see it. It's a little misty.
Oh yeah, that's such a beautiful view though.
Yeah, and then
that helps to have that to look out the window from.
Yeah, most definitely. So it's nice because in the morning you get the mist, like because we're on the mountain, so you get the mist that comes up like between the mountains and stuff like that, and then it goes away like probably like in an hour. It'll go away and the sun will come out. So it's a pretty nice setup.
Well, I'm glad you're getting some sunshine out there. I know everyone in Michigan is hoping for those days where we get a lot of sunshine coming up here soon.
Yeah,
hopefully as spring gets going here. So tell me what like a typical quarantine day has been like for your family.
Okay, so quarantine, the kids they're up by 7:30. Around 7:30, they're in Zoom.
Man, keeping them on task, even in quarantine. Yeah. 7:30.
Most definitely. They have Zoom classes. So with their school, they go to a school out here called La Jolla Country Day, and it's a great school, and they're like on it. So it's just like they're in class. They have all it's a full schedule. It's a full schedule, and so they have their school. They have breaks, then they have to go back. So their school is basically from like 8 to 2:30. So they do that. Me and Jasmine, we wake up, we get the kids ready, they do breakfast and stuff like that, and then I go down and I train around like 9 to 10. So I'll go I'll figure out what I'm doing in particular, like legs or whatever,
Okay.
or if I'm running.
So you have your own gym set up then.
Yeah, I have my own gym set up, and then I have my own turf. So I have 60 yards of turf field that I do. So I kind of just switch up my workouts, and then I have a sand pit that I actually run my routes on and stuff like that. So by 9 o'clock, from like 9 to like 10:30, I'm doing that. After that, it's just chilling, hanging out. We'll play games and stuff like that, or I'll record something in the studio. So it's just keeping everybody busy at that point.
What are you recording in the studio right now? Give us a little
I recorded a Spanish song, a couple of Spanish songs, a couple of covers, and then I have a song that I'm doing right now. It's a challenging one, so it's taking a while. I have a song that's coming out. It's kind of talking about the times right now.
You have a guest behind you.
I know. Hey.
Hi, so good to see you.
You too.
Oh, it's so fun seeing you guys again. I mean, we miss seeing you around Detroit. Where are the kids right now?
Definitely. The kids are in Zoom, and then the little ones, let's see. One sleep and one's, let's see where we're at. One's in a bouncy house.
A bouncy house, man. There we go.
Yeah, say hi.
Hi, Yaya. Look at that. You got it made. That's how
they got
there.
This is our indoor, this is where they do their PE and stuff like that when they're in school.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
And here's Marv. Marv, what's up?
Marv, how's it going? Man, you've got those TikTok skills on lock.
She said your TikTok skills are on lock. But how about his get up? He has an LSU hat with a Clemson.
Yeah. Hey, at least they're both Tigers, right? I mean, that's got to count.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So that's what they're doing. So
I love the TikTok videos. I mean, if anybody could nail TikTok, it's you. Obviously, Marv is on there with you doing all these TikTok dances. I'm so impressed. What's been your favorite one to do?
Man, he keeps me on my toes. He definitely because the kids right now, they come up with new TikTok dances every day, every second.
Right.
So he's like, Daddy, do this one, and I'm like, okay. Well, teach me first. And he was like, you do this. All right, you ready to record? I'm like, no, I'm not ready. I said, come on, we have to turn the music off. We got to do it step by step, we don't have I don't have the young kid's mind where I could, soak up everything like that. Yeah.
So are you telling me that your son is a better dancer than you?
Oh, I'm not saying that. But they look at it so much to the point where they have everything, in their head. And I'm like, okay, how do you do it? So
right.
he's definitely teaching me all the young dances that everybody's doing. So
right, because they're just they're scrolling, they're seeing it over and over.
That's literally all they do. So
yeah, I think the only one that I could do is the one that has 3 moves in it. That's it. Yeah, that's the only one I can do. So I'm just living vicariously and watching you guys. You're crushing it with
okay, appreciate it.
Has to have been a fun way to spend your time. And you're also doing a lot of really cool stuff in the community. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, yeah, and we started in San Diego, or me and Jasmine. Our big thing was to, help the frontliners, help the hospitals, the people that are there working, tirelessly, for our community. So that's a big thing that I wanted to do. So in San Diego, we partnered with one of the best sandwich spots around here. It's actually in La Jolla, and we donated 500 sandwiches to the morning shift and evening shift there, and they were just so appreciative. But they really deserve it, and it didn't. I mean, obviously it didn't stop there. We definitely wanted to do something, in Detroit, where we call home as well. equally. So yeah, so we provided 1,000 meals there for Henry Ford Health System in Wyandotte, and that was a success as well. So they just really deserve it. And we could sit here and be in our houses and stuff like that, but they're away from their families, doing what they have to do, to better this our world, and that's very. I mean, they should be applauded. So yeah, there's nothing really that we could do but to say thank you.
I love that. That is so sweet. My sister is a nurse, so I especially appreciate all the outreach you guys have done for people in the medical community. And I know that that means a lot to both the community that you live in San Diego and in Detroit. So it's really cool seeing you guys spend some time like that.
Most definitely.
We've gotten a few fan questions that I had people send in before we hopped on our live here. So we will fire through a couple of these fan questions before we let you go here. Fans want to know how much you know about new wide receiver Quintez Cephas.
I see. Yeah, when we drafted him, I took a look. I took a look at his highlights, and he's a game changer. He's very physical. Yeah, he was physical. He had good hands and stuff like that. Very aggressive. So it'll be good to see for him to come in. Show him a few things.
Yeah, I know. It's probably interesting as rookies to meet your new teammates on Zoom, to just hop on video chats, and like all you're seeing is people virtually. You're not actually getting to meet them. So
yeah. So they got it very. It's different. It's gonna be different from them. But as much as I could do to to shorten the learning curve and all that stuff, I'm here. I'm here for them. So yeah, they're gonna have to really learn on the fly.
They will, but they have people like you helping them out. So I think they'll be okay. We had a question about what your quarantine workout routine is. So what's your favorite quarantine workout?
My favorite quarantine workout right now is the sand. Is getting in the sand. It's just good for your joints, and it's one of the hardest workouts that you could do. And here's look at my little sand setup. Yep.
There we go.
Right there. Yeah. So that's where I work out. You see the ladders. You see the ladders over there. And that's what I'm doing right now. So most of the times when I'm in the off season, I don't do a lot of stuff on the turf. I do it on the sand because it's harder and it's better for your joints and stuff like that. So definitely a sand workout.
Totally. I love that. Okay, here's a question for you. What is your favorite nothing Bundt cakes flavor?
Oh man, so I've had a lot over the years, but I would still say strawberries and cream. It's seasonal too, so you only get it for like literally like 2 months or whatever. So whenever strawberries and cream is out, that's my thing. But I mean, to go my second, when strawberries and cream isn't there, is a confetti, the confetti with no icing and warmed up. Got to try that.
I love it. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, go to Nothing Bundt Cakes, Troy. We're open.
That was gonna be my next question. People can get takeout there.
Yeah, most definitely. So go to Nothing Bundt Cakes. We're still open. Obviously, it's the social distancing. But whatever you want, we got you.
I love it. I love the little plug there. Okay, let's see. What's your favorite quarantine food right now?
My favorite quarantine food is basically whatever Jasmine makes.
That's a good answer. I like that. Is she still watching? Is she still back behind you?
No, she's not. She's gone. Yeah. So I'll replay this for her later. So
I love it.
But
I love it.
yeah, I'm not picky, but we've been having tacos, enchiladas. Like we've been having a lot of that. One, cause it's easy to make and it's real good. So nobody complains about having tacos. So
no. How could you? I think that would be my answer too. Favorite quarantine food is tacos.
Yeah, most definitely.
I love it. Okay, and then where is the first place that you want to go when it's safe to travel again?
Let's see. First place I want to go. I'll probably Spain, because we were supposed to go there. We were supposed to go to Spain for the kids' break. But yeah, obviously we couldn't. But probably Spain or Colombia.
I love it. There was another question too. Someone asked where your love for Latin culture began.
I think I've always, even though I didn't know it, I've always grew up around it. You know, being from, you know, Southern California. But it really didn't hit me until I went to Spain. When I went to Spain, it just, you know, the culture, you know, the way of life, you know, the language and just everything. I just fell in love with it, you know. And then I caught a bug when I started dancing salsa and bachata, and then I just caught the whole Spanish bug. So it's crazy. So I came back here after I went to Spain to learn Spanish, and I kept learning till I was at a good fluency. But while I was learning, I was dancing as well. So that's kind of where it came from. But in terms of like food and all that stuff, you know, that's all I grew up around. So I guess it was already in me. So but it just enhanced when I actually went to learn Spanish, and now I could go to any country, you know, and talk with the locals, and that's what I like to do. I just like to be a participant and be like in the local areas. So.
And now you're teaching your kids too. Your kids are learning Spanish.
Yes, definitely. I mean, they probably know more Spanish songs than me now. You know, they just their brains is crazy how kids' brains brains work. They just soak everything up. So I could put on the Spanish song and they'll hear it like 2 times and they'll already have the chorus down and stuff like that. But I have to put it on repeat and sing it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so that's how it is.
I love it. I love it. Will we be seeing more of you on TikTok next?
Most definitely. Okay. I'm actually gonna, you know, they're having me doing today. So he's teaching me a new one. So yeah. So we're doing it. I see we have people here from Uruguay, from Peru.
Yeah.
Un boricua de Puerto Rico. What's up, y'all?
I love it. I love all the shout outs. That's so much fun. Marv, thank you so much for hanging out with me on IG Live today. We appreciate you taking the time. Thanks for kind of giving us a tour of your space and letting us say hi to the kids and to Jasmine. I hope you guys are doing so well. Stay safe, stay healthy, and thank you so much.
I will. Thanks for having me on always. Hey, everybody stay safe. Thank you. I'll be talking to you soon.
All right. See you back in Detroit soon, hopefully.
Yes. Hopefully sooner than later.